Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Live with Huhnkie episode 249.1. I kind of look like Amgurwang. What's the Amgurwang in Korean word? Cave King, okay, so whatever. King of the cave, like homeless camp, whatever. Caveman. Yeah, welcome to Friday Night Live with Huhnkie episode 249.1. Yeah, happy Saturday morning. Let's do stretching, okay? Yeah, I did my tax, so it's accepted, submitted, and accepted. Good. Oh, took me about 1 hour, I guess. Got it done. Tax. Yeah. Filed and accepted. Okay. Yeah. I got $3 in federal refund. That's what I get. $3 in federal refund. Yeah. So I did this time for the first time in my life. I did claim like deduction, mortgage interest, but it did not make any difference. Why? Maybe because that's why I did not file in the past deduction for mortgage interest. Because yeah, I vaguely remember learning about it because it makes difference only if those other deduction total exceeds standard deduction. Okay, but standard deduction for me, single guy, about $15,000. The standard deduction, IRS, federal tax, income tax. Okay, but my mortgage interest last year is like $4,000, less than something like that. So it's way less than $15,000. That's why it makes no difference, and I think that's why I didn't pay. Uh, I did not claim it in the past because it would not have made any difference anyway. Okay, so but whatever. Good to know. Kind of accounting, sure. Oh, oh. So my tax is done. Good. Yeah, reporting this unemployment insurance last year and also permanent fund dividend in Alaska. Yeah, and W-2 the wages. That's it. Yeah, I use this so nice software online. Westernland. Ugh. It's fun. Yeah, I like doing it. Doing the tax once a year. Ah. Ah. Okay. Now, martial arts. Let's do jump side kick. Ah. 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 5 minutes break. Thank you. All right. Nice. Whew. Okay. Okay, let's go to Instagram Live. Mathematics. Okay, we get back to you later because look, I just did the text. Okay, so I want to relax. I do not want to work all the time. And filing text is fun. It's not too much of work, but still work nonetheless. But it's fun. Yeah. I like filing taxes once a year. It's fun. Oh, yeah. I got $3 in refund. Okay, so okay. But of course, that's not how I file taxes. Because I owe money. Okay, I'm a single guy. I don't really have any deduction to claim. I don't. Yes, but this year, I filed for last year, right? 2025. Yeah, I get $3 refund because I was unemployed. Okay, but I did report the unemployment insurance money because that was taxable. Okay, so, yeah, I just Google. It answers AI, the Gemini, Google AI. Yes, it's nice. Yeah, answers all my questions. Okay. Now, how do we do? Beautiful day today, huh? Yeah. Huh? Sure. That works. Oh, okay. Whew. Ah, is this? No, I should do better than this. Ah, hell, come on. You know what? I'm like, it's yeah, a little bit better, just a little. Good enough. Oh, yeah, it's kind of cartoonish face, smile. Yeah, good, good. Uh, oh, hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Live with Huhnkie episode. I think it's a 249.1. I think. Yeah, 249.1. Yeah, Instagram live edition. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Yeah, I just did my federal income tax. Good. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So tax return. Yeah. Ooh, it feels good to get it done and over with. I mean, it's fun. I enjoy doing it with nice online software. Filing text, I enjoy it actually. Okay, so but it feels good to be done. Oh, yeah, yeah. Feels it's obligation as an adult in America filing tax every year. So I like doing it once a year, and but it feels really good after completing it. Okay, feels good. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Now this streamlined is online software. Yeah, just typing some numbers and nice. I guess they may use AI, right? It's more getting more streamlined, which is great. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Nice Saturday morning. Okay. Yeah. Let's do some dancing. Okay, and then we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Dancing, good exercise. Uh, yeah. It is necessary that I dance, right? It's for educational purposes. It has a purpose. Okay. It's not like I'm like I do not like some movies like they just insert some dancing scenes just to show off. No, that's so unnecessary. I do not like some of the movies having some dancing that is totally unnecessary. But in humanity school, dancing is necessary. Like me Huhnkie dancing, that is very necessary. Why? Education. We have a purpose here, okay? It is necessary here because we want to teach people, yeah, how to dance. Yeah, so let's do the dancing, okay? Oh, you don't have to do fast. You can do slowly, right? All right, there we go. It doesn't have to be technical or anything. Yeah, just good exercise. Let's ventilate, okay? Woo! Beautiful day. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I'm having some tumble dryer, laundry, so background noise. Ah, yeah, let's continue to talk about movies, okay? So let me fix wardrobe, just tuck it in. There we go. Uh, the Megan AI robot movie, I really like that movie, okay? In that movie, the Megan dancing, that's phenomenal. That's a good dancing. Good. The lady who played the Megan robot, she's a professional dancer, okay? So that was a great dancing. Yeah. Yeah. So the point I'm trying to make here is this: in a movie, I do not want to see some pointless dancing where they just want to show off their moves. Okay, I don't want to see that because it's not necessary. It's out of context. But okay, in what the Mean Girls movie? Yeah, those three ladies on stage. Was it three or four? One, two, three, four. Okay, four ladies on stage. Christmas dancing. That was good, well choreographed. Yeah, but I do not like this. Yeah, well, welcome. Good morning. Yeah, we're talking about movies. Okay, so good morning. Yeah, happy Saturday morning. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, yeah, good morning. Yeah, I filed my tax this morning and I feel very good about it. Yeah, it's fun. Mhm. Every year. Yeah, but I did delay. Typically, I file tax as soon as I get my W two. I the weekend after I get W two. That's when I file tax typically. But this year I delayed it. Like it was 2 days, so it was at the end of February. Why the delay? I've been unemployed for past 8 months. Okay, I got new job about a month and a half ago. So I thought, what if I owe money to IRS? That was the delay. Okay, but it's been over a month and a half. New job. So I got some savings. So now I can file the tax. So even if I owe money to IRS, typically I do. Because I'm a single guy, I don't have any deduction to claim, okay? But this year, I got $3 refund. $3 refund. Okay. So no money owed to IRS. I get $3 refund. Okay, good. Good. It was because I was unemployed 8 months in the past. But yeah, the I did receive some unemployment insurance, which is taxable. I did file it. I did report that. Okay. Like, no cheating, okay? Yeah. No. Yeah. So so good. Now back to Mean Girls movie. Yeah, I like that four ladies on the stage, Christmas dancing. That part is good. But one of the four ladies' mother character on the audience dancing, that was not necessary at all. That was out of context. It was unnecessary, and it's just how like she's like Saturday Night Live lady, kind of showing off how dance move. I do not like that kind of dancing segment in a movie or like Ghostbusters movie. Mr. Director Paul Feig, I like him. Outer Space, okay, but he did not do good in that Ghostbusters movie. Okay, there's this dancing scene. I think like two females. Again, they're from Saturday Night Live too. Okay, and they're dancing. It's just showing off. It's totally unnecessary, out of context. Okay, those are the kind of dance segments in a movie, out of context, unnecessary, no justification. I do not like that scenes. Although I love dancing. Okay, but Mean Girls, yeah, four ladies on the stage, Christmas dancing. That was good. It's justified, well choreographed. Megan movie, the artificial intelligence robot. Megan dance move, dancing. Oh, that's phenomenal. Well justified, well choreographed. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just want to make some comments there. That's all. Like when I was in law school, there's this student. It was like midterm exam, and that student started dancing like in front of class. I did not like that because look, we are about to take midterm exam in law school, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Okay, and that student like starting to dance like in front of class. I did not like that because it's out of context. This is not the right time and or place to dance, and I did not like that. Uh, why? Why? Look. I love dancing. When I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, I used to go to clubs all the time, and yeah, I did dance in public. Okay, at the right time, right place, like dance club at night. Not in some law school exam just before that, classroom. No, that's not appropriate behavior. It's because it's not the right time and place. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I love dancing, but it has to be right context, right time, and right place. Yeah. Now, is this right time and place to dance? Yeah. Saturday, weekend, and humanology show. Yeah, dancing is a good exercise. Okay, so let's dance, and then we take 5 minutes break. Okay, sure, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Welcome to humanology show. Also, humanology school. Yeah, where entertainment meets education. Okay. Let's do that dance and take 5 minutes break and cook some breakfast. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be fast. It could be slow. That's good enough. Okay. Whew, 5 minutes break. Yeah, thank you. Good exercise there. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Woo. Yeah. 5 minutes. Thank you. Woo. Ah. Yeah, so good morning. Yeah, here's my breakfast. It's like mushrooms and some green leaves salad, and I put water in there. I just boil it. Okay. Yeah, some leftover stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so my future leaders, yeah, martial arts, education, career development, also yeah, dancing and healthy habits. Yeah, and continuing education, career development, exercise and diet, healthy habits, and be ambitious. Okay, yeah, my future leaders. Yeah, 5 minutes correct. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, welcome back, welcome. All right, so I take my some pride of being a humanologist. It's like, oh, I'm a humanologist. I know the universe. Yeah. Oh, but being a straight male adult, it's still difficult to understand females, like dating scene, for example. Like, yeah, in the past, I have some experience with dating. It's like after exchanging phone numbers, uh, in the past, okay, yeah, like, yeah, I text the lady who kind of dated me, and after first date, we exchanged phone numbers, and but no response. Okay, so is it like, oh, maybe she does not want me anymore? Okay. For some other times, that's not the case. It's like maybe they're busy, so it's not easy for, at least in my experience, other guys. I don't know. Maybe they're good at it. Like having a conversation with females, I'm not that good at it. No, I'm being honest. Okay, so but yeah, I've seen some guys who like have who are very good conversationalists. Not exactly that. Okay, kind of geeky nerdy guy who study mathematics in my spare time. Yeah, sure. Asian stereotype in America, sure. I'm that geeky nerdy guy who study mathematics in his spare time. Mr. Profile, Outer Space. This nice TV show. I did watch this many times. Okay, when it used to be free in the internet. Okay, nowadays it's not free anymore. Okay, I guess it gained some popularity. Huh? Good in sci-fi. Okay. Yeah, so there's robot there, but art, right? In Outer Space by Mr. Profile, art like for artificial intelligence, I guess. So. And so that art, artificial intelligence robot, it kind of low budget, okay, but still. Uh, talking about the spaceship crew member in that TV show Outer Space, and commentary about this kind of kicking nerdy guy, but he's Caucasian guy, by the way, okay, in that TV show. Was his character's name? I do not remember. And so Art, the robot, making comment to this Caucasian male kicking nerdy guy. Yeah, he's a dreadful conversationalist. Like a bad company. Yeah, yeah. I'm a nice guy, but a dreadful conversationalist. I think that's too harsh a word to describe me. Maybe awkward. Like between us guys, it's easy. We talk about whatever. We don't have to be polite, sensitive. No, we don't have to worry about offending each other between us guys. No, between us guys, we even make racial jokes. We're making fun of each other's races. Okay, I befriend all kinds of people, all kind of skin colors, like black, white, brown, you name it. I'm in America, okay, so yeah, just between us guys, yeah, we make fun of each other's races. We do, no problem there. So how about females? Do they make fun of each other's races sometimes? Their skin colors? I have no idea. Okay, but between us guys, yeah, we make fun of each other's races, skin colors. Sometimes we do that, no problem. Yeah, I have friends who are Jewish. I have friends who are Muslims from Middle East, and I have friends for mixed races, blacks, whites, browns, Asians, natives. Yeah, I'm in America, so I have many different kinds of friends, and yeah, between those guys, they're like, yeah, whatever, right? Yeah, yeah. But look, I'm a humanologist. We advocate for gender egalitarianism, equal rights between two genders. Okay, but yeah, and we respect females. I do. I respect females. I think they're cool. Yeah, I think that. Very cool people. Females, okay? Yeah, they're cool. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's just that uh the only thing I know about females as a male person is that in my case, other guys, yeah, again, they're very good at having conversation with females. I've seen them. Yeah, but I'm not that type. So for me, what I can say is that females are difficult to understand as a male person because they're so different. Maybe married guys, okay, guys who are married to ladies like monogamous way. Yeah, husband, wife, they live together for how many decades, years? A guy married to a wife for years, decades. Maybe they understand as a guy, as a man. Maybe they understand women better than I do. I never been married. Yeah. Because these guys, as husbands, they live with their wives monogamously. Okay, monogamously, one man, one woman. Okay, in that setting, they live with as a guy, as a husband, live with a wife or woman for years and decades. Maybe they understand about women better than I do. And maybe this married couple have a daughter or daughters. Maybe as a father, they get to understand females even more because they have a daughter or daughters. Sure, I have no children. So my understanding about female gender is a very shallow one because I have no wife, I have no daughter. I mean, we have friends in social media, right? Yeah, they're great. Yeah, both males and females. Okay, mighty proud future leaders. Okay, yeah, I see them as my children. Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm very proud. And also, I'm very grateful and appreciative of their own parents, their biological parents. They educated them so well. It's very impressive. Good parenting. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. So I go to supermarket and I see some nice families in Alaska, parents, their children, sometimes grandparents and their grandchildren in the supermarket, right? Oh, beautiful family. Nice. To me, just watching them, that's good enough. Like watching them in supermarket once in a while, to me, that's good enough. It's beautiful. Yeah. I just watching them having kids, grandkids, just watching them in supermarket or in a restaurant. To me, that's good enough. It's not necessary for me to get married, have children, grandchildren. That part is not necessary to me, okay? Because I'm a minimalist. Just watching this nice family with their kids, grandkids in supermarket, restaurant for like zero point 0.3 seconds. That's good enough for me, okay? I do not like stare at them, gaze at them like for like 5 seconds. They'll be very creepy, right? Yes, about zero point 0.3 seconds. Yeah, nice family. Good. So that's good enough. Okay, it's not necessary for me to actually experience like having children, grandchildren in my life. That's not necessary to me. Okay, I'm a minimalist, so yeah, just watching nice families in a restaurant or supermarket for zero point 0.3 seconds. That's enough. Yeah, appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. So welcome to human show. Yeah, 5 minutes break. Okay. No, not 5 seconds break. No, I need more break than that. 5 minutes break. Thank you. 5 seconds break. That's not good enough for me. I need 5 full minutes break. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Yeah. Some progress in the breakfast, like mushrooms and vegetables. Nice soup. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Yeah. Welcome. Good morning. Okay, welcome back, baby. Let me turn on the heater. Let me find my slippers. Well, oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Now let's turn our attention to science. Okay, so I did make a lot of contribution to science. Okay, like many. I'm very well published. Okay, in science. Okay, so I disproved Dr. Albert Einstein's special and general relativity theories in physics. It was not that difficult actually. Okay, but it did take a while. But I disproved them. Okay, in my opinion. Okay, I could be wrong, but whatever. Take it or leave it. Okay, that's my attitude to other scientists. Okay. Yeah. So what does Mr. Dr. Albert Einstein represent in science? Like innovation, imagination, creativity, time machine. But he was wrong, okay, in my opinion. I could be wrong. He could be right. Yeah, like Billy Joel song, one of my favorite of his songs is like, you may be right, I may be crazy, okay, but I mean, except for some hair sticking out here, I don't think I look like a crazy person. Acting, writing, okay, good hobby. Back to humor show, okay, so. All right, so yeah, it's not a very long tradition though. Okay, yeah, Albert Einstein was early 1900s, right, when he published his papers. Okay, as a he was working in a patent office, okay, intellectual property in Europe, maybe Germany or Switzerland, somewhere around there. Okay, so he got full blown PhD in physics. Okay, in a very good school in Switzerland, like ETH or something. It's a good science and engineering school. Okay, yeah. He tried to get a professor job. He couldn't because his school grade was not good enough. Okay, so he got a job as a patent clerk, intellectual property, which is great. I'm also a patent attorney on paper, although I don't practice patent law. But yeah, I did take the patent bar exam even before I went to Alabama Mission Law School. Okay. Okay. I'm very knowledgeable in that intellectual property area because I'm licensed to practice patent law before USPTO, United States Patent and Trademark Office. Right. So yeah, Dr. Albert Einstein was PhD, full-blown PhD in Europe, right? So he worked as a patent clerk in a governmental agency in Europe, maybe Switzerland, okay. And so he was married, yeah, with wife, and he was a child or two, okay. And but in his spare time, he continued to write his academic paper. Kind of underdog, outsider, right? Yeah, it's kind of romantic history. Yes, I appreciate that. Okay, so Mr. Dr. Albert Einstein came up with this idea that time can slow down. Okay, I think he read some H.G. Wells, that's British science fiction writer about time machine. It's not originally his idea, okay, Dr. Albert Einstein. I think he read some science fiction novels, H.G. Wells, United Kingdom, Britain, yeah. Sci-fi writer, time machine, okay. It was not originally his idea, okay. Okay. So he's published paper about special relativity. And it did get some attention, okay? Yeah. But later on, I disproved him, okay? He made some wrong assumption, like speed of light being the maximum speed. He was wrong, in my opinion, okay? Yeah, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. We are talking about science history, okay? Yeah. Like Dr. Albert Einstein, his relativism. Okay? Yeah. Well, yeah, good morning. Welcome. Yeah. I'm good, thank you. Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. So Mr. Dr. Albert Einstein's special relativity theory, where he said he wrote in his paper, yeah, time can slow down. The speed of time is not constant. It can slow down. Hmm. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. But I disproved Mr. Dr. Albert Einstein's special relativity theory. It's already published in the internet, okay? For free. Yeah. Yeah, you can download it, okay? For free. And uh but Mr. Dr. Albert Einstein did inspire a lot of science fiction writers. He himself is inspired by science fiction writers, right? Time machine. But even in that special relativism by Albert Einstein, yeah, you cannot go back in time, okay? Yeah, time can slow down, but time cannot go negative, okay? Okay. But in my opinion, I disproved them, okay? So time does not slow down. Okay, okay. Oh, you like physics? Yeah, good for you. Yeah, yeah. I like physics too, okay? Yeah. So Mr. Albert Einstein said time can slow down, right? But I disproved him, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I disproved him. Yeah, time does not change its speed. Speed of time is constant. But that's my theory that contradicts Albert Einstein's theory. Okay? But there's good news. In Hunkele's physics theory, in physics, according to Hunkele in humanology school, yeah, there's no limit of speed. Speed of light is not maximum speed. No. I mean, on the highway, on the road, we abide by the speed limits. Yes, I do. So should you. Okay. Do not do anything illegal. Okay. Yeah. Abide by speed limit. Okay. But in physics, particles in the universe, yeah, there's no speed limit. They're not driving on the road. They're out there in the space. Photon, well, whatever, tachyon, muon, whatever subatomic particles in the universe, okay? There's no highway, no road. There's no speed limit whatsoever, okay? So in the universe where there's no road, there's no such a thing as speed limit. Light speed of light is not the maximum speed limit in the universe out there, okay? No. So I voice my objection to high and mighty Dr. Albert Einstein. Okay, respectfully though, because I like him. Mhm. Yeah, but I did voice my objection. Objection, okay. So, and the rest is history. Although it's still history in the making because Not many people are paying attention to academic papers that I wrote. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Maybe one day. If not, that's fine too. I exercise my freedom of speech in Alaska, America. Okay, so it's not illegal or immoral to write a paper, academic paper, against high and mighty Mr. Dr. Albert Einstein. There's nothing illegal, immoral, unethical about it. And I enjoyed doing it. Yeah, rebelling against Dr. Albert Einstein. I enjoy doing it. Yeah. Going against authority, being rebellious, but respectfully, peacefully, legally, morally, ethically, okay. But still, yeah, metaphysical revolution, rebellion, mutiny against this mainstream gigantic, gigantic figure, titanic figure, as big as Albert Einstein in science. I enjoyed challenging him with my notebook and pencil. But it's not just Albert Einstein. Yeah, I went against Isaac Newton, Alfred Marshall in economics, and also like Leonard Euler, Carl Friedrich Gauss in mathematics. I went against them. Okay, even what's the guy in America? What's his name? In $100 bill. Yeah, what? Daylight saving time. Benjamin Franklin. I disproved it mathematically. Daylight saving time does not save anything. Okay. Yeah, Benjamin Franklin was wrong mathematically. Okay. Yeah, so I disproved him. I did publish that. Disproving Benjamin Franklin daylight saving time. Published that too. Okay. I'm very well published in the internet. Okay. It was unnecessary. Mathematically wrong idea. Okay. Benjamin Franklin daylight saving time. Okay. He was not very smart. I don't think so. Why is it $100 bill? I don't know. I think it was a mistake. Okay. Let's say 5 minutes break. Book arrest. Okay. Uh, time check. It's been like 1 hour. Okay. All right. 5 minutes break. Thank you. Kind of getting drunk already, but it's Saturday. I'm at home, so it's still good. All right. Oh, Okay, so yeah, welcome to Human Show, Human School. Okay, so uh, I did watch that music video on YouTube. Yeah, the Golden. Okay, kind of a little bit K-pop, but I didn't like the tattoos and piercings. Okay, that's horrible. They should stop doing that. Okay, some K-pop stuff. Yeah, they kind of like pander to kind of sell out. Okay, to mainstream bad ideologies like that. Okay, to get Grammy Award, Academy Award. Okay, it's horrible. Parasite movie, I do not like the violence in there, but they can cater to Hollywood mainstream, like all the violence and stuff. Shame on them. Yeah, I'm ashamed, but as a Korean American, okay, some K-pop movies, TV shows, or music videos catering to just very bad mainstream ideologies like violence, tattoo piercings, okay, that's not good. Okay, so I'm voicing my objection to that. Okay. So when it comes to tradition, yeah, it could be good, it could be bad. Traditions, okay? Like cannibalism. That's a bad tradition, okay? You have to be very careful about this because somewhere in the world, they still practice cannibalism. I read about it. So you need to be very careful about international traveling. And I'm not making a joke here. It's serious. Somewhere in the world, on planet Earth, they still practice cannibalism. Like people eating people, okay? So you need to be very careful about it, okay? I'm serious. Okay, yeah. So low martial arts, okay, and international traveling, yeah, I don't really recommend it. It's too dangerous. So tattoo piercings, yeah, some people take it as their ancestral, ethnic identity, cultural tradition. No, yeah, but it's a bad tradition. You have to make judgment call. So welcome to human school, okay? There are good traditions and there are bad traditions from old centuries, even millennia, like cannibalism, tattoos, piercings, bad traditions. I don't care how long it has been in those countries, but it's bad traditions. Cannibalism, tattoos, piercings, bad traditions. You need to stop, right? Don't do it. It's a bad tradition. You do not want to identify yourself with that kind of bad traditions, like cannibalism, tattoos, piercings. Those are bad traditions. Okay, good traditions. Yeah, dancing, music, fine arts, but no tattoos, no piercings, no cannibalism. Okay, culinary arts with like what I did. Yeah, mushrooms and plants, edible plants. Okay, salad, water boiled, microwave. Okay, plastic jars. That's good. I think that's a good tradition in human arts school. Okay, don't you think? Or dancing, singing, acting, writing. Okay. How about Korea? Yeah, there's some good traditions and bad traditions. Yeah, in Korea, gender discrimination back in the days, that's a bad tradition. So I reject it. Although I'm Korean American, okay? In America, yeah, that's a bad tradition too. Slavery, that's a bad tradition. Uh, there are two American presidents I really like. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison. James Madison, protege, apprentice of Thomas Jefferson, okay? But they were slave owners. Nobody's perfect except for you and me, okay? Yeah, so they did that. Going along the mainstream bad ideology of slavery back in 17, 1800s in America. Horrible. To me, it's very difficult to imagine the very well educated people like Thomas Jefferson and his protege apprentice, James Madison. Yeah, who wrote, yeah, together they wrote the Declaration of Independence, like everybody's equal before God. And yeah, and then US Constitution, okay, James Madison. Kind of like writing down the philosophy of Thomas Jefferson as a protege. That's James Madison, okay. Both of them two-term presidents, okay. But yeah, they were dumb enough to go along with bad ideology back in the days in America. Slavery, they're both slave owners, okay. Horrible. That's shame. Yeah. And Benjamin Franklin, yeah, I don't think he was a slave owner, but he was a racist too. Okay. So-called founding fathers of America. You know, there's gender discrimination there too. Okay, right. I, in yeah, Korea, in America, back in the days, gender discrimination, racism, was a bad tradition. Okay, the modern day Korea and America start to stay away from about like 100 years ago. They're evolving. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah. They're getting better. They're rejecting bad tradition in the past in Korea, in America. They're evolving. They are rejecting some bad ideologies from their ancestors. They disinherited bad ideologies in the past, in Korea, in America, gender discrimination, racism. They learn to reject it, disinherit it. They refuse to inherit bad ideologies from their own ancestors. That's good. So welcome to human school. Okay, yeah, you're in a very good place to learn. Yeah. Yeah. Now time check. Whew. Yeah, we're like more than 30 minutes left. Yeah, 5 minutes break. I need some vocal rest. And I'm kind of getting drunk too. Okay. Yeah, my breakfast is getting ready. Everything's fine, okay? So I think that's pretty much what I have to say this morning, okay? So I'm hungry. I need to eat some food. I filed my tax. So I just want to relax, okay? I want to watch some YouTube video, movie clips, or TV show clips, or like music video clips, whatever, okay? And I have to eat some food and brush. Did I brush my teeth this morning? Not yet. Okay, so yeah, so I will leave you with this message, okay? Yeah, martial arts, education, career development, dancing, writing, acting, healthy hobbies, singing, and yeah, continuing education, career development. If you have tattoos, piercings, yeah, go to hospital, safely remove them, okay? But it's not that urgent, okay? And when it comes to tradition, you have to pick and choose. All people, all your ancestors, They're people. They're not perfect. Goods and bads. Take the goods, reject the bads. Okay. You have to make judgment call. Yeah, on your ancestors. You know what? I have some more to say about it. We'll take 5 minutes break and we'll talk some more. Okay, sure. I'm not that drunk. I'm not that hungry. I'm not that sleepy. Yeah, we'll give him more 5 more minutes maybe. Okay, sure. Because it's important that we talk about this. Okay, yeah, 5 minutes. Thank you. Well, let me get some more wine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's some story time. Okay. When I was in South Korea back in 1990s, I was in middle school. It's like okay, in Korea, it's 6 years elementary school, co-ed, and 3 years middle school, gender separation. Then 3 years in high school, gender separation. Okay, uh, that's at least how it was back then, mostly in South Korea, 1980s and 1990s. Okay, so in my ninth grade, final year in middle school in South Korea. Okay, we have a very good teacher in middle school. Okay, I was the what ninth grade. Okay, third year in middle school. In America, I had 2 years in school, 4 years in high school. Okay, I know. But in Korea, South Korea, yeah, 3 years in middle school, 3 years in high school. Okay, so my third year in middle school, ninth grade. Okay, we have a very wonderful teacher in Korean literature. Teacher. Okay, Korean literature teacher. Okay, what a great gentleman. Okay, he was in his 50s, I think. He was in graduate. Okay, I think he was in his 50s. Me? What year was that? 1993. I was 15 years old. Teenager. Gender separation, all boys, middle school, okay. But this Korean literature teacher in his 50s, I think, he's in graduate, okay. Yeah, he told us more than Korean literature, okay? He said something like, yeah, the virtue of good kind of peaceful rebellion, mutiny, peaceful, like coming up with something new that's counter to past generation. Okay, he was in 50s. I was 15 years old. So he was about my parents' age, maybe older than my parents' age, okay. But the Korean literature teacher in middle school in South Korea, all boy middle school, okay. He told us, yeah, virtuous rebellion, peaceful, legal, moral, ethical, going against bad tradition from ancestral, time honored, old ancestral tradition, going against it. Sometimes it's the right thing to do. He taught me about that concept during the class, and I remember that was 1993. Okay, 1993, because 7 plus 26, 33 years ago. But I remember vividly. Because what a profound concept. 33 years ago, but I remember vividly. What a profound philosophy. I'm very grateful. Okay, yeah. I have good memory, okay? Yeah. What a great educator. What a great gentleman. Okay, so was very handsome gentleman. Okay. I had married with children. Okay. We are all straight people here. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, what a great gentleman. Okay. So, I remember. Okay. Now, fast forward. Annabelle Michigan Law School, civil procedure class as summer startup. That's back in 2015, 11 years ago. Well, 2000, no, no, that's longer than that. Okay. 2013, that was 2026, 13 years ago, Annabelle Michigan Law School. Okay. Civil procedure, the very first semester in summer 2015. No, 2013. Okay, so yeah, 13 years ago. That professor is very renowned. Okay, yeah, he went to Harvard Law School. Okay, and he was in his 60s, I think. Okay, hmm civil procedure, summer semester, very first semester in Annabelle Mission Law School. Okay, I think he was in his 60s. Okay, yeah, but very in good shape. Oh, again, handsome gentleman. Okay, he was Caucasian. Okay, yeah, and during the class, again, just like Korean middle school educator, gentleman. Yeah, this Caucasian law school professor in his 60s, during the class, civil procedure, federal civil procedure class, okay, he told us during the class, yeah, United States Supreme Court opinions, case law, okay, question it. Do not just take it as face value. No, question it, okay? You should be able to question United States Supreme Court justices' opinions. Because there are people too. They make mistakes sometimes. Yeah, I kind of adding my own stuff there, okay? As I recount his lecture, okay? He's very well published, okay? He's very one of the most famous law school professors in Ann Arbor, Michigan Law School, okay? Yeah. And he told us, yeah, the virtue of legal, moral, ethical rebellion, peaceful. Yeah, U.S. Supreme Court justices, U.S. Supreme Court, Washington D.C. Okay, yeah, they're people too. They make mistakes sometimes. So when they write opinions, case law, right? Yeah, the professor told us, yeah, you should be able to question them. Nice. And I pass that down to you, younger generation. Okay. Yeah, my name is Huhnkie Lee, the principal of humanology school. But I'm only a human being. I make mistakes, errors. Question me. What I'm saying is, you don't have to send me questions. No, please do not. I'm busy. I'm old. Okay. But what I'm saying is, the doctrines, rules of humanology school, maybe it's defective. There's some blind spot. Who knows? But I did my best, just like my parents, grandparents, ancestors. I'm sure they did their best. They have good intention, okay. But yeah, people are people. We make errors. We are not gods, goddesses. Maybe even gods, goddesses. Yeah, they make mistakes. First, they make mistakes too. Okay, but human condition. I'm only a human being. Okay, I'm not. I may not be as perfect as I want myself to be. I think that's fair to say. Okay, although I doubt it. But in the future, more improved, evolved generations in the future, like you, some of you, okay? Yeah, maybe you find some errors, mistakes in humanology theories by Huhnkie Lee. Yeah, be bigger and better. I want you to be. Yeah, be bigger and better than Huhnkie Lee. Yeah, yeah, I made mistakes, even in mathematics. Oh yeah, I did make mistakes. I'm a human being, human condition. I'm subject to it, okay? I make mistakes. Okay? Yeah, so be bigger and better than Huhnkie Lee, okay? Yeah, be ambitious and yeah, dream big and dream often, okay? Yeah. The world is yours. Conquer the world, conquer the universe with love, peace, and understanding, tolerance. Yeah, the diversity. Yeah, respect, appreciation. Although they may be different from you. Okay. Yeah. No, time check. Yeah. Well, 30 minutes left. Okay, so Yeah. So our parents, grandparents, teachers, educators, professors, employers, superiors in the past, yeah, we learn good things. Maybe they try to teach us bad things. We reject the bad things and take the good things like buffet, dining facility. Take the goods, reject the bad. Be eclectic. Yeah, you have to make your own judgment call. Okay. Because our ancestors, they're not perfect human beings. They make mistakes, errors, okay? Take the goods like dancing style, good kind of culinary arts, martial arts. Yeah, take the goods and reject the bad from ancestral tradition. Yeah, like discrimination, that's bad, right? Take the goods, reject the bad. Be eclectic, make judgment call. Take freedom to take the goods, reject the bad. Even from me, hunkily, okay? Yeah, judge me, hunkily. The doctrines of humanology, school. Is there many, right? Yeah. Be the judge. Where? Oh yeah, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Okay, yeah, welcome. My professors, martial arts, continuing education, career development. Okay, yeah, my professors. Okay, yeah, great to see you. Yeah, we're just talking about some philosophy and history, right? Yeah, science, whatever. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, yeah, book or rest. My professors, yeah, martial arts, education, career development. Okay, thank you. Yeah, 5 minutes, book or rest. Thank you. I'm 47 years old. Okay. Yeah, yeah, beautiful sunshiny day. Yeah, 5 minutes. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Okay, okay. So look, some story time. Look, it's Saturdays, weekend. Okay, some story time. Okay, so yeah, I do talk to my parents. I'm in Alaska, America. My parents in the South Korea. Okay, they're in their late 70s. Okay, yeah, I enjoy talking to my parents on cell phone, telephone. Okay, international call. Okay. But I rather talk to my mother than my father because I'm male. Okay, and my mother, she's female, of course. So, but my father, he's male. So, do I really want to talk to this guy, my father? It's like it's alpha. My mother, she's alpha too. Okay, but because I'm male, I rather talk to female, yin and yang. Okay, yeah. It's not a romantic situation, family situation between parents and children, okay? I'm 47. My parents in their late 70s, okay? But they're doing great. They're athletic. They do dancing, hiking, walking, okay? They're very healthy people, okay? Yeah. But I'd rather talk to my mother as opposed to my father. My father and me, yeah, I'm alpha too. My father, my mother, we are all alphas, like leadership type. But yeah, so my father and me, yeah, it's difficult. Two males, alpha males. He tell me to do things like clean your house. Oh, okay, yeah, dad, father, yeah, I do clean my house. It's kind of bossy. So yeah, I rather talk to my mom. Okay, because my mother is okay. My father, handsome, handsome, very handsome guy. Okay, my mother, beautiful lady. Okay, I rather talk to my mom. Very smart too. Okay, so she's like reading my mind. Okay, yeah, very smart. So she asked me, okay, my mom, my father, yeah, he will tell me to do something. Yeah, clean your house. Okay, dad. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. But my mom, better conversationalist. Okay, is a female. Okay, so she asked me, yeah, hey, son, Huhnkie, yeah, tell me some interesting stories. And I did. So I guess females are in general better conversationalists than males, right? Yeah, they ask questions. Oh, thank you. So I told my mom, okay. My father, yeah, is kind of old school traditional male. Clean your house. Yes, dad. Yeah, I did clean my house. I vacuumed the floor. I did painting. Uh, the fungal development corner of my house. I'm taking care of this Alakan house. Yeah, I did painting, some carpentry project. Yes, so yeah, I did. Okay, are you happy now, Dad, Father? Yeah, you tell me to do things. Okay, it's old school, male discipline. Uh, yeah, old school. Okay, it's like that. Okay, but my mother, she's female. Okay, so great conversationalist. Okay, very beautiful lady. Yeah, so yeah, she asked me kindly and generously, yeah, hey, what's going on in Alaska, America? But then in South Korea, okay. So I told them, yeah, she asked me, yeah, tell me some stories in Alaska, America. What's happening there? I was like, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you for asking this question. Yeah, what's going on in Alaska in my life at the age of 47 years old? Yeah, I tell you, thank you for asking. Again, I appreciate female genders, okay? Yeah, very soft, very understanding. Supposed to. Fathers, guys, brothers, yeah, you're doing something wrong. Yeah, to fix that, repair that, paint your house, fungal development in the corner of your room, and yeah, clean your room. Do that. That's like masculine stuff, okay? I'm like, please give me a break. Let me talk to my mom, female, okay? She kind of just asked me, hey, yeah, okay, Huhnkie, son, yeah, what's going on in Alaska, America? Yeah, I told her, and she kindly listened to my story. Thank you. In Korean word, 감사합니다. Thank you. Yeah, females, I guess some good females can be very good listeners too, okay, like my mom. Oh, that's nice. We call okay. Yeah, in cell phone, okay, international call, okay. Yeah, welcome. Good evening. Good morning, brother. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about some family conversation, familiar conversation, okay. Welcome. Good morning. Yeah, I talked to my mom who are in South Korea and I'm in Alaska, America, okay. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, welcome. Yeah, welcome. Some family story, okay? A week ago, okay? Yeah. So my mother asked me, they're in South Korea, okay? I'm in Alaska, America. And my mother kindly, generously asked me, I'm 47, my parents in their late 70s, okay? But they're athletic, okay? Doesn't, okay. Yeah, so my mother asked me, yeah, what's going on in Alaska, America? Do you, Hunkily, son? And I told my mom in South Korea, yeah, about 2 weeks ago, I prepared this sandwich with bread, two slices of bolognese and bologna ham, kind of Italian, bologna ham, and two slices of uh, American cheese. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. And some vegetables, salad, like lettuce, bell peppers. I did present that about 2 weeks ago, Valentine's Day. Because I got this new job, okay, in Anchorage, Alaska, about 2 months ago. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago, Valentine's Day. Okay, my work colleagues, my bosses, happy Valentine's Day. Look, I'm straight male adult, but my work colleagues at work in Anchorage, Alaska, uh, many of them are married. Some of them are not married. Does not matter. I'm like, I love you. Thank you for hiring me. I got this job, new job, about 2 months ago. Okay. Thank you for hiring me. my work colleagues, thank you for tolerating me. So I cooked this sandwich for you, two wheat bread, bologna, ham, American cheese, and some lettuce, bell peppers, and some mushrooms, capers, pickles. Yeah, that's what I told my mom about Rico. No, time check, because it was more elaborate than that. Okay, so time check. Okay. I do not want to go over time. We have 10 minutes left, okay? Real quick, okay? I even boiled eggs. Yeah. Ziploc packet, plastic. I love plastic. Do not do plastic surgery, but I love plastic bags. Ziploc, okay? Two boiled eggs, one apple, and one sandwich. It was an elaborate sandwich. Yeah. Like happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, my work colleagues, work bosses wired me. Constantly, okay. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. I cooked this food for you. Boiled eggs, sandwiches, healthy stuff. So I told my mom about that, okay? She liked that story. Yeah. My work colleagues, work bosses, did they like my sandwich, two boiled eggs and apple? Uh, they did appreciate my gesture. New employee in a new job. They at least appreciated my effort, my labor to get some points so that I do not get fired in this new job. Because I was nervous. I got this new job 2 months ago. I have to bribe them, not illegal, unethical, immoral bribing, or just cooking sandwich for my colleagues in this new job, new bosses in this new job. Healthy sandwich, two boiled eggs. There's nothing illegal, immoral, unethical about it. Yeah, it is bribery, but good kind of bribery. It's Valentine's Day. I love you. I fell in love with you. New colleagues, new bosses. What's wrong with that? Did I buy bouquets of flowers? Yes, I did. Before that, I was unemployed for 8 months in Alaska, okay? So I really was desperate to keep this job. I was nervous. Okay, I have to keep this job. I do not want to be fired. Yeah, put them bouquets of flowers, even the vases, glass vases, okay, from Walmart, okay. I love Walmart, okay. And bouquets of flowers from Fred Meyer and ham and cheese sandwich, boiled eggs, apples. Yeah. And it was very nice to me to do that. I've done that before. I'm 47 years old, okay? Getting a new job, I'm 47 years old. 47, okay, yeah. I was always like that, okay? Bring bouquets of flowers, cooking some sandwich, boiling eggs. Yeah, I've been there, done that all my 47 years of life, yeah. In school setting too, okay? Administrative offices, bring bouquets of flowers. Oh, they appreciate that. My professors, they're males, but they have their wives. Yeah, bouquet of flowers. Bring it to your wives, okay? Male professors. Yeah, I'm very political, okay? I know how to legally, ethically, morally bribe gifts. Just bouquets of flowers. Home cooked sandwich, boiled eggs. I know how to do this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's been 2 hours. Okay, so now time check. Hmm. Yeah, so my friends, yeah, bribery, but be it legal, moral, ethical, like bouquets of flowers, healthy home cooked sandwich. But you have to test it before you present it, okay? But who knows? Some ingredients, maybe some over the top kind of exploration, okay? You need to eat the food that you bring to other people like before, one night before, okay? You need to eat it, test it, okay? So like, to make sure it's not bad, okay? I did eat it before I presented the sandwich to my work colleagues, and it was so good. Yeah. My work colleagues, I didn't like it too much, but they said, "Oh yeah, it's good." Okay, they were kind of polite to me. Okay, so, but then I get sick. Maybe they didn't like it too much. Okay, maybe too much mushroom, too much pickles. Okay, but then I get sick. Okay, so but they appreciated my effort, labor. It took me a couple of hours. It was elaborate. But it's everything fine. Okay, okay. Yeah, my work colleagues, new bosses. Yeah, thank you for eating my the food that I prepare for you for Happy Valentine's Day. You did not get sick. But yeah, you did not like some ingredients, maybe some olives, capers, pickles, mushrooms. But you did not get sick. Good. Although maybe it was not the best sandwich that you ever tasted, but thank you for your appreciation. Okay, good. Thank you. Everything fine, okay. So okay. Yeah, time check. Okay, yeah, so yeah, be smart about it, okay? Yeah, cook some sandwiches safely, okay, and bring bouquets of flowers whether in school or work. Be smart about it. Be political, okay? Yeah, be friends with powerful people. Eh? Yeah, I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you. Yeah, kind of drunk, okay? As you can see, okay? So, yeah, my proud future leaders, you're amazing, okay? Martial arts, education, core development, and Yeah, 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 dancing. Okay. Healthy habits are writing, acting. Okay. Thank you. See you later. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. See you later. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Mhm.